So again, when you guys see something like this, just understand that this just represents f of x divided by g of x. That's all it represents. So now just take the f of x function, which in this case is x squared plus 1, and then put it over the g of x function, which is the square root of x. Now again, we have to identify the domain. Now there's two things that have been our theme so far this year as far as the domain. We only have restrictions of the domain. We have only talked about restrictions of the domain when it's a radical or when it's rational, right? So previously, we talked about radical. We know that you cannot take the square root of any number that is less than 0. But we said 0 was OK. But now, if I plug in 0, the square root of 0 is what? 0. So can you have 0 in the denominator? No. So now, previously, we said 0, comma, infinity. But the difference is now we can't use 0. So remember, the bracket says it's included, meaning you can use it. It's a part of the domain. So to represent that not being a part of the domain, I'm going to use the parenthesis. OK? The parenthesis says 0 is not included in the domain. The bracket says 0 is included in the domain. Small little difference, but it's very important. It is.